You want to make content. It is your first time looking into making content. You've been seeing a lot of people get rich or get famous or do whatever they want to, even just document their life making content, but you don't know where to get started. First off, please ignore this mess. I am moving. I know you don't believe me, but I am moving and this will be cleaned up soon. Fun fact, I am a minimalist, so this is very, very taxing on my mental capabilities right now. However, I've built over 150,000 supporters on all social media platforms on my other page. You don't believe me? Here you go. Let's dial that in so you can see it. There you go. And doing that, I've done it all off of one thing. This. Maybe you can't tell because of the case. Here you go. This is my iPhone. Now, you don't have to specifically have an iPhone, but I did use my iPhone. In fact, I also have a second phone that I was using for business, but I didn't use this phone. I guess this is actually pointless of me even showing you. I am going to stop looking up now. Let me pick you guys up. Now, a lot of people might be curious as to how I built my following. And that's not really the point, because a lot of people look at content creation and say, well, I have to get fancy cameras, or I have to do fancy things, or I have to go out of the way and be extraordinary like Mr. Beast. That's not true at all. The only truth is you have to be yourself. So whatever lane you fit into, well, you have to fit into. Now, like I did mention before, I did build a following, over 150,000 supporters, and I did it mostly off of this iPhone. Not all off of it, but mostly off of it. There are other few things that made this a little bit more possible. Something like lights and accents, and honestly, it was more so the work. The work is what you need to build a following. Now, before we get too far in this video, I have so much stuff all over this office because I am moving, like I said before, and I still haven't packed up this closet. Yeah, I'm not doing good, but we're still on the hustle though. Now, one thing I mentioned is lighting. Lighting is very important. As you can see right now, I have very ugly lighting. In fact, a lot of us have very ugly lighting. And just that quick, now I have lighting that helps you see my face. Even though I have a shadow from the hat, you can still see me very clearly in this ugly lighting scenario. And that's kind of the importance of lighting. And I just did something that I shouldn't be doing, which is looking at the camera screen instead of looking at you guys. I'm sorry. Give me a break here, please. Now, this is a tip for us that have ugly lighting homes, which a lot of us do. We have houses that just are not video ready. And this even still, regardless of having a camera, applies to an iPhone. But something that you can do that is, common sense, but not necessarily practical in all cases, is film outside. See, filming outside gives us natural light. This is the best light you're gonna get because this is, well, from the heavens above. Now, it doesn't matter which angle I'm pointed at. It doesn't matter where I go. You can see me nice and clearly. I'm lit, and that's kind of important. When you're recording videos, you wanna make sure that you have good lighting. There is a direct relation between retention and lighting in your videos. I don't know the actual statistics, but I know that there's a direct correlation because I've looked it up. And I can tell you, the better your videos do, it's probably because the lighting looks better. Now, am I saying the only way to make your videos good is to get an iPhone and get good lighting? No, obviously you have to do the work. You have to just post. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to get everything perfect, doing all the research, figuring out what they should buy, all of this gear before they actually make a post. And that's not gonna help you at all. The only thing that's gonna help you create a social media following is posting, and post what you wanna post. Don't try to copy trends. Don't try to copy somebody else's work. Do your own work. Now, will this guarantee you success? Absolutely not. However, this will give you a good shot. And please don't just give up after the first 10 videos. Don't even give up after the first 100 videos. If you aren't getting views, there's something that you aren't doing right. And that's where the work comes in. You have to figure out what works for the audience you are trying to build. Me personally, this channel is focused on lifestyle, maybe camera content, maybe helping people in general. I don't know. I'm still working on that, but I have to narrow down my focus so that I can work for my audience instead of trying to get the algorithm to work for me. And then my last tip, my absolute last tip for the day is, do not do it for the money. If you're in content creation because you want money, you're probably not gonna last long. I'll be completely transparent with you. I didn't make a lot of money with all of my subscribers, but I didn't do it for the money. If you follow your passion long enough, eventually the money will follow as well. And that is what is truly important when it comes down to making content. All right, y'all, clearly I need to get packing because this is terrible. And I'll be moved and you guys will see a video on that. So just remember, keep your head up.